Hey guys, my name is SickBOT1 and welcome back to King DDD. I mean... I would like to say I planned that, but I didn't. Anyway, this is Kirby's Dream Land 3. This is going to be the finale episode. We're fighting King DDD, who is supposedly behind everything, even though he looks like he is asleep. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to why later. I think it's a two-phase fight, which would explain why I'm otherwise killing him so quickly. No, don't do that. King DDD, I don't appreciate that, and... Okay, he's possessed, yep. Just like he was in Dreamland 2. I mean, if you played Dreamland 2, this shouldn't come as a surprise. Also, if you played any Kirby game aside from Dreamland, it probably wouldn't come as a surprise, because he's never really the main villain. Aside from the first Dreamland, I think. It's a much less annoying fight than in Dreamland 2, but I guess that is because I had a weapon. Alright, we got all the heart stars. There would be a bad ending if you did it without all the heart stars, I think, and it would be somewhere along the lines of, oh, we didn't do it. But you know what? Some of these heart stars are really f***ing annoying, so yeah. I'm just gonna do it like that. I don't care. I'm not jumping, by the way. We'd have unfinished business, though. We may have defeated King DDD, but that's not the end. Because we got world's level 6 to deal with. Hyper Zone. King DDD is now on our side. Got all our animal buddies wishing us luck, except for, no, that's all of them, never mind. It's just that there was an uneven spread, so it wasn't really registering to me that we had done it. That we had everyone. Anyway, we've got Zero again. In Kirby's Dream Land 2, this was one of the hardest bosses in the game. And Dreamland 3, I don't think that this is quite the case. Even though I just died, but to be fair, I had one segment of health left. This is not nearly as difficult as it was in the first game, because, I mean, to my knowledge, I don't think you have to do both phases in one life, which was the reason I found the boss fight so difficult in the first, I mean, like in Dreamland 2, I call it the first game, even though it's the second game, really. Although it has been a while since I've done this fight. I also could be misremembering, but I don't think I am. Yeah. Also, I think you have more lives. Yeah, you have 10 hits. And you can make a GUI. He can help. I don't think you can suck him back up, though. Ugh. I'm gonna do this right, okay? And I'm also gonna speak correctly. Alright, show yourself. Of course, I could be careless. Could be. I'm gonna try to be... I'm gonna try to not get hit. I really hate those laser eyes. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I don't like the lasers. Alright, keep it coming. Okay. Okay, yeah. This fight might not be as bad as the fights in Dreamland 2, but I still hate those lasers. They're even blocking my projectiles. Come on. Alright, it's gonna explode. Please tell me I don't have to do both phases in one life, because I'm not that skilled to not die. Now here is Zero. Here's the true form of Zero. For the time, this must have been nightmare fuel, and look, it looks like there's bloody cuts. It looks like bloody cuts. It's kind of messed up for a Kirby game, and a kid's game in general. But he's nowhere near as annoying as the Sword Man was in Dreamland 2. Mostly because he's not as unpredictable. He's just a big blob that centers around the screen. He's a big target. You just gotta avoid what he shoots at you. as I demonstrate by not avoiding what he's throwing at me. Yeah, I'm dying. That, too. And do I have to do the first phase when I die? It looks like I do. Never mind, this is as bad as the first... Yeah, I was blowing smoke. Okay. I really, really hate the laser eyes! I really hate them! Like, they can't shoot straight ahead, I guess, so that's what you gotta do. Alright. Just keep firing. Keep firing, assholes! I'm swearing a lot in this video. I guess that's just me. I guess that's just me. I'm safe here, I'm pretty sure. And so is he, because he keeps blocking everything. Alright, at least the lasers and also the dots are really the only attack he has, and I'm getting a lot better at avoiding things. Alright. Oh boy. Come on. Come at me. We're doing this. We're doing this. He's dead. Okay. Yeah, see, not nearly as bad as the Dreamland 2 final boss. Bring me 02 again. Just gotta shoot this. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it until it dies. I've already done quite a lot. Okay. I'm not a fan of how that thing is... the things that it shoots are immune to my attacks. And I'm not a fan of how small my invincibility frames are. Short. We're short. So maybe this is as bad as the Dreamland 2 fight. Just gotta avoid everything. Come on. You take a lot of hits. You know that. You take a lot of hits, 0. Come on. Not a fan of that! Not a fan of that attack. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa! We got some Mode 7 here. I don't think this actually uses Mode 7, but... yeah. It's still a neat thing that the Super Nintendo was capable of. Just a pseudo 3D stuff. Before it had a real 3D system with the Nintendo 64. Which we're going to be jumping to in the next part of the collection. I mean, if I can even beat this. I think I can. Okay. Doing this again, huh? 3D stuff. Come on. We have almost got it. It's not going to take me nearly as long. It's not going to take me that long. Come on, come on, come on! Oh. I beat Dracula in a Castlevania 3 with excessive save stating. I can do this! We did it! Oh my f***ing god! It's not over?! Okay, I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. But it's taking heavy damage from my thing, so... I mean, it's not a big deal. Oh boy. We did it, fam. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I wasn't even planning on recording this today, and yet I've beaten the game! I did it. That's Kirby's Dream Land 3. Kind of a forgotten title, especially compared to Superstar, and especially since it launched after the Nintendo 64. You know, any game that releases for a system that's already been succeeded is not really going to get that much attention, even if it is from a franchise like this. So, I mean, I can kind of see that. But, again, I think it is worth a go, and I'm still a little sad that it didn't get a spot on the Super Nintendo Classic, because I think it definitely deserved it. It was a main Kirby game, and it was a continuation of a storyline that they had started on the Game Boy. And it has a unique look for a Kirby game, or really any game of its time, really. And sometimes it was a little weird with the drawings, but I thought it was pretty endearing. It had a lot of creative puzzles, some of which were annoying to get all the heart stars, but I do think it's worth it. The final boss, again, nowhere near as bad as it was for Dreamland 2, which is a huge plus. It was more doable to your average kid. They made the controls a lot tighter from Dreamland 2. I mean, I'm not really that big on GUI, but I don't find them that helpful, or maybe I should have used them more often with how much I was dying, especially towards the end. But they brought back the animal buddy system, and I thought it worked really well. Especially when they basically doubled the amount of animal buddies that you could use. And you had more powers, I think, than the original Dreamland 2. I think that originally had 6, or maybe that's about the same that this game has. You gotta make compromises so that you can mix and match some abilities. And I feel like this system that was in Dreamland 2 and 3 kind of influenced the main gimmick of Kirby 64, where you mix and match powers. This feels weird that this is the last of the Kirby games on this collection that I hadn't Let's Played, because, you know, I had Let's Played Kirby 64 as a blind playthrough, as one of my earliest projects when I still used a camcorder to record it. I mean, if you want to watch it, it's unlisted, so you can watch it if you dig a little bit on my channel, but, I mean, you don't need to do that. You don't. I mean, there's a reason I'm kind of redoing these to begin with. Look at all the people we helped. And they helped us in return. Some of you did stupid memory games that made me have to reset levels. I didn't appreciate that. Oh boy. That's kind of a cool effect. We saved Popstar again. We keep on doing it as long as Hal decides Popstar needs to be saved. I think that Hal also published the last game on the Super Famicom, some visual novel for the Super Nintendo. And so they were supporting the Super Nintendo after the Nintendo 64 was out, which is neat. And we got the title screen again. Anyway, probably not going to start Kirby 64 until next year, because I know that I'm going to be busy working on the music year-end lists, and that's going to take up a lot of my time. Writing, editing, all that stuff. So, I mean, it's been a long ride, but we're finally almost done with the Kirby's Dream Collection Marathon, and then I can move on to something else in my Let's Playing career. I don't know what I'm going to do, but hopefully it's exciting. So, thanks for watching. See you for Kirby 64, and take care.